All right, we're back. We're working on the ATSF Santa Fe, the Super Chief. This is from Lionel. I got this from Train World. So we're going to go ahead and show how to assemble the layout, how to get the train out, and etc. So remember, comment, like, and subscribe, and that helps us out. That helps us to keep creating new content, etc., etc. All the same stuff here on all the other YouTube channels. Okay, so the most important thing is to get the empty box out. There is nothing in there. Now I've got these extra lights. I'm guessing these are backups for the lights inside the passenger cars, because these will light up. So the next thing we need to do, and I took my knife upstairs, is open the box for the track. Remember, knife. Knives should never be used by kids without parental supervision. If you are under the age of 14, you shouldn't be watching this video anyway. If you are of the age of 14 to 18, you need to have a parent stand by while you use one of these knives. It's far too easy to just drag it along the box, go too far, and suddenly you need to go to the hospital. All right, so there we go. Opened it up. And we have our easy track on the inside. Plastic cover comes off. Here's my 8 sections of 036 radius. Ooh. Here's my 2 sections of straight track. Ooh. There's the accessory track, and then there's the power track. Oh. All right, same thing there. So, there's usually a piece of tape right here. You have to cut that tape. Once you do, this is all just one big piece of plastic, and it'll just all come unwrapped. Ah! So this is the power track. This is where you plug it in. You'll have an AC light that comes on. This is your accessory track. So if you have some kind of an accessory, it's plug and play. It just plugs right in there. This power light will come on to show that that's powered. This is a straight section of track. Notice your tabs. You're actually supposed to solder on wire from here, run the wire through this channel, solder it there. Same thing here, here through to there. So you have to wire each one up like that, because Lionel uses the 3-rail. And all you have to do to plug one into the other is you just take the ends. Hard to do this while you're looking through a camera. And like that. Okay, so I'm going to plug the track in. All right, just set that there for now. All right, so the power's on. Just in case my mother ever watches this, you can do that and not die. All right. Okay, we're gonna do a little shaky handheld stuff. My phone ran out of power while I was doing this, so I'm gonna go ahead and, there we go, got the, so there we go. Lift that off. So positive goes up that side. Last one going the other way. And that's all there is to it. Now all you have to do is turn it on and it works. Only a last little bit left to film on this episode. Showed you how to put together the track, showed you the wiring tabs that you're supposed to do. So this is how the Super Chief looks all hooked up. Remember I talked about on the Polar Express video about how you have to push the couplers together, and in some cases you may have to trigger manually the little lock on it. But this is the track. I have not wired anything. I've just got it plugged up regular, just like how you would get it out of the store, and basically got everything set up. I had to stop and charge my phone because my phone was almost out of power. So it's gotten about 15 minutes later, and it's getting darker in here, so now you can see the Super Chief lit up. It does have two figures in there driving the train. You can see the lights are all lit up on the headlights. So you have barely any power to the track. It can actually go, that's about as slow as it'll go. That's a pretty good slow speed. Not as slow as the Polar Express was able to slow down to. And of course the train's going, so Nikki has to wander past the camera, which she always does. If there's a train involved, Nikki wants to be part. So, also while we were on the break, I also turned down the sound of the engine because it was just unbearably loud. So I used the app on my phone to turn down the volume. Turn down the bell a little too much. So I have the bell going and you really can't even hear it. But notice there's no flicker on any of the passenger train lights. I haven't done any of the wiring, so I've got good, smooth electrical contact the entire way. There's no dropout, there's no fade out, everything stays lit up. So, Super Chief, definitely a winner. This one was, I think, $350. Expensive, but you know, just have to work a little extra part-time to be able to get get more Lionel trains. This all is stuff that if I had HO scale or N scale, wiring up these kind of lights, you know, it takes quite a bit of work and quite a bit of thinking through with wiring up, and then you got to try to tuck the wires in, and it's difficult. It's only in the last few years they've come up with lighted passenger cars for N scale. So very happy with this. Very simple to plug up, very simple to run. So you can see there, horn, crew talk, and then the bell, which I have turned down too low, and I'll have to fix that. So that's my fault. The bell was nice and a little too loud when I first got it wired up. So when you get this, you're probably going to want to get the app for your phone and get that turned down, just not as low as I've got it. So, all right, thanks very much. Remember, comment, like, and subscribe so we can get more videos out to you. And soon we'll show how to start setting up and planning your home layout and how to build it. All right, see ya.